So Spider-Man trailer Far From Home came out yesterday, and I gotta talk about it. I mean, it was pretty dope. And it also talks about the multiverse, which is mad dope. And then they basically show more stuff like the black suit of Spider-Man and all that beautiful stuff. So we're gonna talk about that bad boy right now.
Hold up.
So the trailer starts off with everybody mourning Iron Man, because Iron Man died in Endgame, obviously. Pretty sad. And there's a lot of talk about that. Basically, Happy talks to Spider-Man, Peter Parker, telling him, hey, if Iron Man didn't think you could handle this, he would have not done what he did. Cool. But then jumping all that, blah, 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 it's basically a trip. The movie's obviously after Endgame. And all that wild stuff, bro. But, like I said, the multiverse gets mentioned when they talk about Mysterio. Mysterio's there. And they mentioned the multiverse. Beautiful. So that means Captain America really did mess up the whole timeline, which is so fucked up. But I mean, a man needs to catch his, if you feel me. So he had to do what he had to do, man. Even though he kissed his niece. Is it his niece or his granddaughter? Which is low-key disgusting. The fuck? Still though, getting back to it. So yes. So Spider-Man, Mysterio, multiverse, dopeness. So now what I'm saying and what I'm thinking is, Mysterio, we all know how Mysterio is. He's a con artist. He's a piece of garbage. He's always lying. He's always faking stuff. So, positive that he's just faking this. Obviously, they're talking about the multiverse just to make us think that this guy is coming from another Earth, which, wherever Earth he's coming from, he might be a good guy. When, in reality, I'm positive he's the one that made those 4 elements, and he's the one controlling them, and he's the one trying to get Spider-Man to go to another Earth so he can trap him in another Earth, and then he can stay in that Earth, try to be the good guy hero, finesse everybody, and become a bad guy piece of shit. Because that's what he is, bro. But, low-key though. Real talk. Yeah, I don't trust Mysterio. I mean, I think Mysterio and what Marvel's going to try to do with them is just finesse it. He's a con artist. They're going to get him to tell us and show us that he's a good guy, but in reality, he's going to not be a good guy. So that's what I think they're doing with this trailer. They're trying to make it seem that he's coming from another universe, and since he's coming from another universe, he's a good guy, or he's a nice do-gooder trying to replace Iron Man type beat. That's what I think it is. I think he's trying to replace Iron Man, or Iron Man's legacy, make people believe in him as a superhero, because maybe it didn't work out in his planet. And once it doesn't work out again, maybe he gets envious of Spider-Man, and then he becomes the supervillain that he's supposed to be. Or he's already the supervillain, and he's just messing around with everybody, bro. I even posted it. You can see the post right here. That Mysterio is actually not from a different spot. He's actually from the same Earth. And the reason he's doing it is obviously because he wants to... Well, I suggested that he was from the same Earth, and that the way Marvel is doing this trailer is for us to think that he's from a different multiverse, which he could be a good person, because obviously in a multiverse you have so many options. Like, you have an Iron Man that's a villain, or an Iron Man that never existed, but yada yada yada, stuff like that. So I feel like they're doing that for us, for the audience, to think that, hey, maybe he's good because he comes from another universe, but obviously he's not. He's a piece of garbage, and that's obvious. And like I said, the 4 elements are there, which is obvious that he controls that. And you can see in the trailer, freaking Peter Parker has those glasses that Iron Man had. So what does that do? Maybe it's pulling up and showing that everything's an illusion, or it's just showing something crazy as hell, and they can see it with that. Ooh, or maybe he's tracking them because he's actually from that Earth. Boom. But that still wouldn't explain how he gets his powers, so I'm just talking nonsense. But yeah, Trailer looks dope. I mean, I'm lucky hyped. I mean, obviously it's a Marvel movie. How would I be hyped? And why would I not want to be hyped about a movie that's after Endgame and it can explain so much stuff like it already did with the multiverse? Shit gonna be dope. Hey! But that's it for me in this video. I mean, you can check any other videos. I think I'm gonna put up a couple videos over here or here. I don't know. Maybe. Thank you. Check it out. Subscribe and peace out.